wanted to know if he was here, if he's just like, it's over there, and then leaves me here. But I mean, she wouldn't do anything, but she would just, again, she would prepare herself to obviously ply her trade as a cleric on, whoever gets beaten up the most. So she'll just kind of sit there and ready her action to, probably cast Spare the Dying, most likely. So she'll just kind of ready herself for that and pass the turn.
Alright, Sasa, you silence Nevin for now, but he is extremely terrified. Somewhat grateful that you are interjecting on his behalf. Sarif still, like, having him in custody. Tilts his head slightly to look at you. Why so much investment in protecting this vampiric spawn?
She will sigh. She will take like a couple wait, the game spells I can't. But
Is this? Oh.
Yeah. I will take like one step forward.
Alright, because
here, sorry.
Yeah.
And she will say, remember, well, did we tell the city that we fought the Fallen? Does the city know about us fighting the Fallen? I don't remember.
That is the question, isn't it? How much was revealed?
Not here.
Vale didn't tell anyone.
Yeah.
Detective, I don't like this situation.
Then I will say, because I know that light can be just as dangerous as darkness, my friend. And because if this vampire spawn, I believe, wanted to cause any trouble, they definitely will have done. I want to know why they're here before anything else happens. If you completely execute them, you know you're doing the same thing the darkness will do to us, right?
Let's see if you roll, because you are just spewing blasphemy to this believer.
He's just like...
Give me a diplomacy roll.
How fucking
It's
dare
like
this
vengeance,
bitch?
Asimar. I'm like, what is vengeance? What
Vengeance
is
makes us
vengeance?
no better than them. Wrong. Skill issue.
What do you say?
Diplomacy.
Persuasion.
Yeah, persuasion.
Persuasion. Yeah, I'm.
Yeah. I'm like
I just
Classic Shadow.
PF2. Yeah.
PF. I'm mixing things up. Plus, it's late.
No
Yep.
problem.
Okay. That's not a bad roll.
With the +1, pretty good.
And I will continue. In that case, with that roll, I want to fluff it. And I will say, justice can be served, but information is also needed.
I nod in agreement. I'm like, hell yeah.
Would you like to know why we've been attacked recently? Yes or no?
His mask, where like, yeah, because basically how he looks like mostly like correlates to the art, seems to almost flush with anger for a moment. I will, for this once, due to the good work that you have been doing in respect of that, I will pretend I did not hear the blasphemy you've mentioned, to imply that the light is the same as the dark. It stands against everything that allows us to survive. But you do raise a good point.
In the corner, you just see Ibram covering his torch and uncovering his torch. Light and dark the same? Question mark.
I will. I expect to be informed about the effects if you screw up. The consequences will be on your head. And then he lets go and almost like not shoves, but like very ungently grabs Nevin and puts you in front of him, in front of you.
I will give Thorm and like all the other people that defended fucking Nevin just kind of the nod of like, oh, let's get out of here. And I'm
As
just
you're
going
getting
to
to that,
Mhm.
because that was like your thing. Right. I think unless you like, look, if you need some of my quarters, feel free to use them, Miss Sasa. That's Captain saying. I just need to double check what's Dolan's. Okay, not. And then no. For Dolan and Ibrahim, I take it that seeing that the solution seems to be at least de-escalating for now, you would be letting things be and assisting Sasa in escorting Nevin.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I would make sure to greet Rolf with a very, very courteous head shake before I leave, as he did step out of the way politely.
Yeah, nice to see you too, big guy.
Heads. I said head shake. I don't think he can talk. Anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, Nevin is fucked up. Like, he's near death. You see a magnitude of wounds. And as you'll be like converging around him to escort him. No one else notices, but Raikomo, because of your absurdly high passive perception that was able to beat the stealth check of a certain individual. Raikomo, you realize that unnoticed by everyone else, there's a humanoid figure leisurely but very expertly hidden at the corner here that was listening and watching the entire situation. And because you know this, I can show the token.
menacing. Looks like a mad scientist on a 19s cartoon.
That looks like a Resident Evil character.
It looks like an Odin monk. Yeah, like
That's a lot of different interpretations of a character.
Well,
huh?
well, it has the raven, it has the two wolves. So.
Ah, yeah, true.
Yeah.
I mean, this is
Maybe two ravens.
art
if it was
figure.
Odin.
Like,
Oh yeah, that'd be true.
there are no animals surrounding this one, otherwise it will be much harder to hide.
Okay, I'm just gonna make a basic wisdom check. See how. Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna just blurt it out. I'll probably wait to.
There's a guy!
Who's you over there? You!
Hey! Dylan's like, here, I have room on the horse. We can take him to the... and he's like helping with Nevin.
I'm just gonna point this out. Ibram would totally offer to carry him.
Can I trust you to carry him without breaking his arms?
I
or
just
legs?
scoops him up and then holds him in my forearms. I'm like, I won't flex, I promise.
Okay. Nevin probably freaking the fuck out.
Not really at this point in time. He's more happy that he's not getting burned, because
Yeah, true.
you realize that there was like a brazier, and they were like, Sarif was literally preparing to basically dunk his head into the brazier and like burn him to bits.
Ah.
Alright.
Okay, bye.
Have
Not
fun.
gonna lie,
Gotcha.
I intended for that to be not make everyone zoom in and notice me, but it did not work out the way.
Oh,
I
it
thought
does that
would.
every time, yeah.
Yeah,
It does
okay.
that every
Anyway,
Happens
It's
all the
okay.
time, buddy.
Bye.
Alright.
Goodbye.
Have fun.
Waves.
Right.
How high is this wall?
Mm,
I'm trying to climb it. My character can climb naturally.
mm.
It is 100 feet
I'd
tall.
say 30 feet.
Okay, can you move me to the other side? Because I went up 30 feet and it would not let me go past it.
Yeah, because there are like walls.
You
It's
put
like
infinite. Yeah.
weird.
The
Yeah,
way
your
you,
wall is wall.
if you want to edit
Wall?
every wall that's connected to the same wall, you click on one point of it, do Alt click on it, and then it will highlight everything. So when you do change the elevation, it all does a uniform number. I learned that today.
I wasn't aware that you can adjust elevation.
Yeah.
Well, it's gonna take a.
Oh no, you're good. I think. Well, no, never
Well,
mind. Either way, my character's gonna go walk up to Winona and then whisper in their ear. There appears to be someone behind that corner, and then they point at the general direction.
I'm trying to be sneaky about it.
Well, yeah, I want to climb up like.
Okay. Give me a stuff check.
Okay. There you go. It's a disadvantage, but it should still be all right. That's not much of a difference.
Like, probably shouldn't have said anything.
All right. So what happens as at the same time as Ibram grabs Nevin and basically we are using Ibram as a transportation, and Sasa and Dolan like set up a formation to escort him. Raikomo like goes up to Winona, and when you point, you realize, and you look up there, you realize that this humanoid figure is staring directly at you and just gives a small wave and then dissipates into mist.
Huh.
Well, at least they were friendly, it seems.
Throws up peace sign, disappears.
Yep. And they're gone.
Also, side note, I can neither delete this horse token or drag out the new token with the new art.
It is an invincible horse.
I call for aid.
Delicious.
Gondor calls for aid, please.
It's not
Dolan
Dawn,
calls
never
for
will be.
horse.
I call for tear, please.
Hold on, I guess I need to. I should have basically duplicated draft force because it used a token for like the base draft force. That's on me.
Rip.
There are no more horses in this campaign. They're done. You spent your last horse. You spent the last
son.
horse.
My funny
This was-
Clydesdale. No.
This was the last horse.
I'll
That's kind of fucked.
try to fix this.
It's kind of fucked that the undead have unlimited horses, but I only have one horse?
You only have the one.
Oh, right. However, I'm still unable to, because you still need to do like prototype token if you want to.
Oh, I did prototype the token. I'll do it again.
No.
It got changed. Why did it change? Angry?
Actually, hold on. You
Okay,
might have changed the.
Huh. My son. Yes. Perfect.
Horse difficulties. Oh, your horse!
My
There
son.
it is! Hello,
There's the
dear.
horse.
We
Pet
finally
horse
see after
on the
you
fucking
died on that
head.
fucking
Don't
weird thing
worry
that
about
happened.
it. He didn't die. That was a different horse. It
That was a dream. It was all a dream.
was a bad dream.
Just a bad dream.
It was a bad dream.
Mhm.
But me and Abram will help, and I'll offer Sasa, even though she has wings, I'll be like, you can sit on tier, there's like enough space. While we go back to the HQ, and we can then question them.
I will see it right on the like in between the ears of Tyr.
How tall are you?
I'm like 3 feet.
Okay. That's not too bad. You
But
have to use your
actually,
wings
wait,
to keep
wait.
yourself from weighing his head down, but otherwise that'd be fine.
Wait. I thought you said it was a giant ass horse.
Yeah, he's a big
Yeah,
horse.
yeah,
It doesn't mean
yeah,
his
I mean, it's a
fucking
big
head
horse,
is 3
but,
feet
like,
tall.
Yeah. Like, he's a big
Listen,
horse,
I don't know
but, like,
feet.
not
I am
huge.
normal. I don't know
You
anything
would
about
be.
feet. 1
You
second.
would.
Oh, they're only
Your
6 feet.
height. Your height would be like from his neck to his head. That would be like your height, essentially, somewhere around there.
Yeah, that looks about right.
All right, because I am creature small.
Same.
I mean, you could sit on his butt while
Ah,
I ride
so
normally.
between 2
if
feet
you
and
want.
5 feet. I see. Oh wait,
Yeah.
no, it's different.
What's the
I'm like,
shiny-
maybe I'm gonna spoil something, but I could have sworn that at least some players from season 1 saw the token. Like at the ruined library. Oh wait, did you actually see it?
We saw Pyramid Head.
The
the library.
librarian, yes, but
From the library, I remember seeing the librarian, vampire boy,
Mhm.
ghosts, and pyramid head, and that's it. I don't remember seeing anyone else.
We didn't
Honestly.
see.
Oh
anyone
well,
Like that, I
oh
don't
well.
think. We did not see the Witcher.
Oh well, I will sit. I
Sure,
will
it's
just
not
sit behind
relevant.
you.
Yeah.
I will sit behind you then. I forgot your name already.
Smiles.
Dolan.
Under
Yeah.
my fucking portrait. Smiles.
Under the
I
horse.
will sit, and there will be name Seth.
Pleasure.
I'm looking at this. By the way, Raikomo, if you want, I know you don't have religion. If you want, you can make wisdom skill check. Winona, for you, because you also noticed it, because as literally Raikomo was pointing, you saw the same thing of the humanoid creature being dissipating into mist. You can also make either wisdom ability check or religion check.
I will do religion. 14.
Okay. It's not super high, so I'm gonna give you 2 bits of information. One, while it's not exclusive, dissipating into mist is kinda do be one of the vampire abilities, like abilities that vampires have. And second, the one that was observing the situation, considering only Raikomo was able to notice him, you are getting a vibe that this was not like a cannon fodder schmuck.
Okay, sorry to interrupt all this. Isn't your score supposed to be higher, Monk? For religion?
Religion is
Oh, it's intelligence.
intelligence.
Yeah, I forget. PF2E is wisdom.
Yeah. So, yeah.
And
Plus, I would have gone with religion over wisdom anyway with this. I don't know much. I've been in seclusion for over a year.
You're right. I figured religion would be higher because I thought it was wisdom based, but I forgot. So.
Yeah, nope, it's int based. Still good int, but yeah.
Right. So with that bit, would I assume that Winona and Raikomo would also be following the rest of the party, escorting Nevin?
Yeah, Winona would probably just tend to the, the beat up guy's wounds quickly. It's just probably a little bit of magic, but mostly just practical healing with bandages and such.
How does the gate look?
I mean, it's... I don't have details like in my head, but like very sturdy, probably also magically reinforced.
Okay. All right,
Gate.
mission accomplished. And then he'll just follow Sasa.
We've saved the city yet again.
What? I just thought there was a problem with the
Great
wall.
campaign, guys. I loved it. It was great.
No. No magic, no magic. Actually, hold on. Does magic hurt him? Hurt vampire spawn?
Ooh, I don't think so. I think they just
Oh,
can't be
okay.
healed by it. I don't know.
Yeah, because for a moment I thought like, oh wait, do they get like injured by positive energy? But no, that's
No,
No,
I
it's-
think that's like
that's,
weaker undead.
That's Divinity
Yeah.
Original Sin right there.
yeah.
And if he stops her from healing him, then she will stop.
I mean, it won't kill me, but it's also not gonna help me. It's kinda hard to hide that I am. Well, I'm not
Yeah,
no longer mortal.
Yeah, you can't really
And I
tell
kick him-
due to her veil, but she will kind of smirk and, did you want to stop the bleeding or not?
I'll kick him on the ribs.
Ow! Can you? Okay, well, thank you, but like, whatever you can use that might work on me, I will greatly appreciate it. Of course, I'm still appreciative of the fact that you didn't let him burn me.
I wouldn't be too concerned. You weren't going to die today.
Right?
But it was. It was close. I do not know what happened. I mean, okay. I panicked a little bit because, I tried like last time I visited, and then he pauses, looks around.
Dolan just stares at him.
You trust them, right? And then he looks at Sasa, and then he like points with his finger at the rest of the party.
He just like face palms and says, "You already revealed shit. You didn't have to mention me. Why did you ask me?" That I'm gonna kick him again on the shoulder, like less like not to hurt him, but like kind of just like dumbass kick.
Look,
Are you on a private space?
I have already proven that I'm not the best at making intelligent decisions, alright? Especially when under duress. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Oh no.
That would explain your current state of being, says Dolan,
Are
looking
we-
down at him.
Question: where are we right now? Sorry.
You can be in the private quarters, like whatever the place, like Captain Tom was ready to offer you, whatever place you deem private enough to carry this conversation.
We got like an
Right,
old
it's on with
storage
us?
room. Yeah.
Whatever works for you. Yeah, it can be storage room, it can be...
Yeah, it's just like the janitor's closet. I will say I don't know these people very well at all. Do I know any of you? I will probably kind of know.
To be fair, I would have preferred if you know of them at the very least, like they're not like super
Yeah,
new, fresh, and...
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I probably like know them, see them, maybe like small talk to them before, but don't know them like, like I know Pastor Vale. We fought death
Yeah.
and came back from it.
You would know Dolan in passing.
Yeah, I
Like,
probably know like
the
Dolan's
guy
work.
who comes after the fight and like investigates the scene.
But I guess I'm kind of hentai here because fucking this bitch already talked. I will say she just like rubs her nose with her hands and she would just say, "He came to warn me about danger from the Night Lords. Yes, I do know him. You two are investigators, right?"
Yes, we are. You said he works.
Alright.
He brings information about the Night Lords, as in like a double agent.
No, he's too dumb for that.
Ah.
But yes, a double engine. He's more of a told me that shit is going on.
Like a whistleblower type?
Yeah,
More
pretty
so?
much.
I see. Interesting moral dilemma.
How were you not able to escape asking to
It's
vampire?
that's the thing. I sadly I couldn't. I couldn't turn into a bat. I couldn't dissipate into mist. So I tried to do the usual standard way. I vaguely remember how the procedures were working. So act like you belong in this area. But then suddenly, Sarif was on me like I would say like right on right, but no, he doesn't say that. He suddenly was on me like he knew that like I was here, even though doesn't make sense.
Try. Okay, calm down. Calm down.
And
Try
then
to turn into a vampire.
he pauses,
yeah.
and then he puts this of like like putting both hands on like the temples, on the forehead, like lowering down and like, oh fuck.
What?
Oh no. There's only one reason I can think of why I suddenly couldn't access my vampire abilities.
Sata just sighs very loudly.
And it's it would just make so much sense. Fuck.
So what is
Please
what
enlighten
happened?
us.
Sure, with the class.
It's the way vampirism works, from what Beckett explained to me, is that he's my sire, so to speak. So the powers I have come from him. It never really came up before, but who else would have been able to take them away?
So he knows.
He must be suspecting something, but for what? Fuck.
Do you see anyone out of the ordinary?
No, I didn't see. I thought I was in the clear. Now to that question, probably Raikomo might pick up.
Oh.
I mean,
Wait, why would it be-
Raikomo would realize that, other than Winona, when he pointed out, no one really in the party is aware that there was someone else observing the situation.
Okay. Well, there was that other agent that was watching by. Actually, I
What?
should probably whisper that. Yeah, there's this guy around the corner. And he was staring at all of them, watching. I believe
How did he
Winona's-
look?
Well, actually, he'd point at Winona because I don't think names have been specifically shared yet. But point out to her. I mean, he had gray hair, right?
I can show you the art
Yeah.
I
once
think it was
again.
more black, but I don't know.
I can't remember it specifically. Okay, yeah, you're right. Probably
Yeah, just like kind of black hair, red eyes, wears glasses.
kind of a withered band. He had a. He looked like he's been, well, seen some places at least. Hasn't found refuge for
I-
himself in some time.
I look at Vampire
Mhm.
Boy.
As Raikomo explains, you see the last vestige of hope just snap and die inside eyes of Nevin, and he looks, I would say, like, he doesn't pale because he cannot get pale even more, but the look of absolute like defeat and being broken and realizing that he fucked up, and more than that, he got played. He got played hard.
Seth
Well-
in her mind.
As
Sorry.
I will have only this plea that you do not burn me to pieces. I will accept other punishment. Just no fire. Fire hurts too much.
Raikama will walk. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Keep going.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, Raikama's gonna walk up to him, put his hand on his shoulder, and be like, "Well, there's good news, bad news. The good news is we probably won't do that to you. The bad news is, he pointed at us, and he knows that we know of him that knows of us.
We know that he know that he know that we know.
He probably noticed that someone spotted him, and he can appreciate skill. That's for sure. But
Who is that person?
that was the Lord of Knowledge. That was Beckett.
Seth just like flies slowly to one side, grabs the bag of holding, sticks head into the bag of holding, and you just hear a muffled scream.
It's knowledge. Smiles.
You mean that the Night Lord was in the city?
I will look at Dolan, and I will say, that occurs more than you know. Believe me. Puts head like double tapping shoulder, like here.
To be fair, out of character, the Fallen was not a Night Lord. The Fallen was his own thing.
Yeah, the Night Lord, I know, but they very much infiltrated into the city. I assume the Night Lords will be able to get in and out. If the Fallen was able to do it, and he was way smaller than them.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wasn't the Fallen like when on a tier list, like at least 1 or 2 tiers lower than the Night Lord?
A Night Lord, yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Yep.
okay.
That's at this point is like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that they like that's not with what she knows, that's not a surprise for her.
Wait, do the 3 of us know what a Night Lord is?
I think everyone knows.
Okay, I
I
just want to
think
make
we
sure.
know the concept of a Night
yeah.
Lord.
Oh, remember we only
Hmm.
knew about the Fallen originally before we learned the knowledge that there were other Night Lords, right? Or
I think
Kinda.
Pastor said that he would have said something to someone, but I don't remember to who.
Hmm.
But I'm trying to remember how much was given during your first visit to the ruined library. Because you were welcomed there as a part of like sacred hospitality.
Yeah.
You know, being welcomed with salt and bread.
We asked questions. I gave part of my memories, of part of my knowledge actually. We learned about the Night Lords. We know about 2 Night Lords, but that was after the library. We knew about the Lord Keeper, and then the Lord Bitch, and then we knew about Horse Bitch, because they were fighting, and Nerville told us. But besides that, I don't think we knew about any other ones.
They learned the titles of 4 Night Lords. But I'm
Right,
Yeah.
that's true.
not sure if they'll share that information.
No fucking way in hell.
yeah, that's why I'm like,
No
do
way
we
in hell.
know?
He would tell them like there are threats and there are leaders of like factions that are moving against us. He probably wouldn't go into detail.
Okay.
So Sasa is the only one right now that has that information, right? That knowledge. Like in this current party.
Seems to be that way.
Okay, then Sasa will tell them. There is different Night Lords. Think like warlords of the undead. The what was the title? Lord Keeper, Knowledge Keeper.
The Lord of Knowledge.
The Lord of Knowledge is one of them. This idiot punches in the ribs again. Work for them. The one that's been attacking the city is another one that I know less about. In conclusion, shit is fucked. And I believe both of them are looking for something in here.
Can my character make an insight check on what they? Because out of character, I'm presuming they just want to take our light. That's like what makes hope.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just? Would that be insight or investigation?
I mean, you can roll either. I can fluff-wise, like, give context to how Raikomo knows. With a 13... I'll just say this, in relation to that, you only remember hearing about a story that there was an assassination attempt on Captain Lastimosa.
Maybe you should finish the job on the captain.
Sasa will shake her head and she will say, it goes way deeper than that.
Okay, but you also imagine that, yeah, like the standard, like, kill, devour, destroy, snuff out the light, like, you know, it's part of the course. That's, like, pretty much to be expected as a reasoning as well.
We're too good.
Furious note taking all of this time.
Well, pray tell, what then shall we do?
I feel like I will know Raikomo, obviously, because you work with Pastor, right? You said?
Yeah!
Yeah, so I definitely will know you because I definitely kept contact with Pastor. So I will say it goes deeper than that, at least for the Lord of Knowledge. She will like sit and she will say, he's looking for what you said, something important in the city. Something of great knowledge, I suppose. Very fitting of his name.
He hungers for knowledge. That is his hunger. He doesn't drink blood. He hungers for knowledge. And it is his almost obsession, belief that there's a knowledge he doesn't have somewhere in the City of Hope.
Do you know anything about the other warlord?
Beckett indicates that he knows where he is, but for whatever reason he's not moving against him. He has assets of his own. I'm sure he would have been able to snuff him out, but he's not moving, and I do not know why. I'm not smart enough, and plus he doesn't really tell me many things.
I wonder why. Just kind of looks at him.
Oh yeah, by the way, he's at this point where, like, even if like punch him, you know, in the ribs or like, you know, deride him, he doesn't really react. He's basically at his like, I got played, I fucked up, just end me. Like, he's at the lowest of lowest point. Go ahead, Winona.
Yeah.
Apologies.
Oh yeah, no, at the revelation that like the fucking Night Lord of Knowledge is coming into the city for knowledge he doesn't know, that will noticeably put Winona, just like make her uncomfortable and cause her to start pacing a bit.
Cool, we can join each other in fucking being anxious.
Yeah, she just and just kind of starts pacing back and forth a little bit
The
in
fact
place.
that
think you
a
know-
detective didn't know like one of the most dangerous monsters is getting into the city and just kind of chilling in here. Very stressful.
Not just hanging
Well-
out, but actively looking for stuff and turning over rocks, and you
Yeah,
haven't
it's bad.
figured it out.
It's bad.
Zata will ask Winona, do you know anything? A neo-anxious person?
Winona, as it happens, I was going to ask you to please roll me either a not saving throw, either a wisdom skill check or a sanity skill check. Actually, sorry, either wisdom or intelligence. My apologies.
Let's go with a wisdom check here. Ability check. Oh, another 10. What do you know?
14. Alright. Winona, as you hear this question, for a moment, time slows down for your perception, and instead of being in this, like, storage room, not investigating, interrogating this poor fucker, you find yourself in a different place. For a moment in your mind, you have a flash of one of the earlier dream. You find yourself in a nondescript, covered in dark room. You sit on a nondescript chair. You do not remember color or material or anything of the other detail. Then in the dark, you see like a lamp of light from up above. Another chair in the middle with books all around it. Then two more flashes of light on the left, on the right. You do recall the color of those chairs. The one on the left was crimson red, the other one on the right was yellow. The one in the middle, apart from the books all around it, doesn't have a color, but you blink, flash. You can swear there's a figure, humanoid figure, sitting in it. With a 14, you cannot pick all the details. From the waist upwards, it's covered in the shadows and your eyes are unable to pierce through it. But the figure is going through a book. And a very rich, kind of bookish-like, intelligent voice. I'm lacking the right word to describe it.
Nerd.
Says like, I mean nerd, but like the smoky nerd voice, like, you know, stupid sexy vampires.
The classic. Yeah.
Says, well, it's not every day that I'm to play a middleman in a trade and in a dispute, but well, favors need to be gained somehow. And then snap, and he snaps the book in his hand, and then you are back in the present times, Winona.
She'll just look. Oh, excuse me. She'll look back at Sasa and just. Sorry, what?
Do you know anything?
I mean, I know a few things, yes, but I was somewhere else. Visions and all are more common these days than they used to be. But it's hard to explain. I don't expect you've much experience with visions from beyond, but I have a feeling that this Night Lord might be playing other roles. Something about a middleman between yellow and red. Some knowledge trapped in a book or tome somewhere.
I don't mean to be rude, but who are you?
Oh, I am Winona Wormack. I work as part of the Grave Tenders. I'm the one, if you know me at all, I am the one who discovered the processes for properly burying the dead, ensuring that they cannot rise again.
I did hear
I
that.
was cloistered away for nearly a year, so
He'll put out a hand.
a lot of
Go
this
and
is
mirror
new to
them.
me.
Apologies for
Uh,
not recognizing you.
She won't shake it, but she'll acknowledge the gesture.
He'll like wait for a moment, see you like nod, and he'll be like, "Okay." And he'll take his hand back.
Like, I don't really do that. like you get the vibe that like she wants to say like I don't really do that as a vicar, but okay, acknowledge the greeting.
He's not used to interacting with people of a faith.
That's okay. She hasn't been interacting with people for almost a year, so
Works.
We're all
And-
so it
awkward
all works
here.
out.
He'll
Sasa is
introduce
visibly
Ibrim
trembling,
as
by the
well.
way.
Hmm.
Make a.
Big.
My perception's pretty bad. Let me just.
Big. Yeah, if I
don't
bet that if
realize
anyone roll like an
this.
insight, they will be able to tell.
On insight,
things.
wait, that's not so bad.
My
Except
passive
if I roll
insight
like
is
shit
19.
consistently. Okay. I'll be like, are you cold? Miss Sasa, I think?
You will see my legs start to like go off. I'm not
He's
concentrating
just
on my
like
leg at all.
squints slightly and then like squints at you. Like at your leg and then
Injury.
at your face.
She just goes, "Oh, injury. Sorry.
Sorry.
I just have a lot in my mind."
Of course. Same.
As do
Like,
we
come over, walk
all?
into the sauce, man. Oh, wait, go ahead, monk.
Oh yeah, no, Winona's just saying, as do we all.
What do you mean we? And then they'll go up to Sasa and put like their arm around their shoulder. It's like, we got the biggest piece of information we need. They're looking for something secret. We just need to beat them to the punch.
I'm sorry,
Remember-
and your name is?
You may call
I'm
me
so
Raikamo.
sorry. Okay.
All
Good
we
to
need
meet
to
you.
do is find the secret.
Who are you though?
Oh,
To be fair, at the very least, I at least hope that you at least know of each other if you haven't worked with one another.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Perfect.
no, like I imagine the way it kind of works with Winona is like if you knew her at all, you would know her before she cloistered herself away as Vicar Winona. But
Mm.
and given like her unique build, like she is quite tall and quite thin, and obviously wearing all black and dressing like she's going to a funeral all the time would obviously make her stand out. And then having her gone for over a year, like almost a whole year, and then just having her show up again would kind of like, oh, I know that person.
Oh right, the ghost of the church.
Yeah, that lady who
The
yes,
veiled
her.
woman, yes.
Yes.
I've probably heard all of your names but not had like faces to put them to, or known your
Yeah.
faces but not your names. So I've just been like, yes.
I imagine
Yeah.
I imagine Dolan has like a whole file on like the old party of all the shit that we got into, because we were on some shit last year.
Sort of. Anything that was in town he would know about.
Yeah, I mean, remember we infiltrated a house. We were called to get rid
Yeah.
of the fallen. Like everything that happened during that time, you will probably have like snippets of things, but not like the actual secrets of what happened, right?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, depending
yeah.
on how much Vale described the brief.
Yeah. Vale probably left out a lot just because of him not being comfortable talking about it.
Yeah.
And being like, I don't know if this will even come up. I don't know if it'll just drive you insane telling you all this shit. So he's just like,
Yeah.
You
And
don't
I
know.
imagine, given that you're a detective, like anytime there was corpses involved, Vicar Winona would probably have come up more than once.
Fellow mortician.
Yeah.
Or local mortician would be more so. Yes.
I was
Yeah.
like, fellow, you're a detective.
Fellow.
bitch."
Yeah. Sorry, my brain wasn't working. Brain turned off for a second.
Yeah, I merely interjected because to remind that
Yeah, I might be dumb.
the party needs to like have a glue, or rather, you don't
Some
need to like each
knowledge.
other, but you are working together. I didn't specify if you worked together beforehand, but I just didn't want to go in a completely way that this is like the first time you meet one another, because then it's like more risky that you decide that, oh, we can go our separate ways, where it's like not the intention. I was stating it from the start.
We're just
perfectly
all
Yeah, no.
awkward, so we had to present each other properly.
Dylan is very awkward, yeah.
That's alright.
And I mean, Winona's just a fucking priest, so she's like, I don't need to introduce myself to these people if they don't ask. Plus, again,
Makes sense.
haven't talked to people in almost a year.
Alright, so I'm starting to trust Dolan because detective that I assume has been helping the city a lot. I trust Winona because that bitch has probably saved a bajillion lives because of the burying the bodies. That's very important in this day and age.
Yeah.
And I trust Kirimono because not Kirimono. Why am I calling you Kirimono? Fucking Raikomo. Because he works with Pastor. So
Understandable.
I also imagine if you have like your info network across the city, as it seems, you definitely would have heard of like, oh yeah, that Vicar Winona character just figured out how to bury the dead properly.
Yeah,
Since I
without them
imagine-
immediately rising as zombies.
Yeah, like permanently entomb them in the earth, where yeah, they die and they decompose, and their energy is returned to the earth. So I imagine anyone with like big city connections would have heard of that.
continuing with the conversation, I will ask. I keep forgetting your name. Like Neville
Nevin.
Neville
Just-
from
just go with Nevin. Or go with the
Neville
idiot.
from Harry Potter. I will tell him what will happen if you were to leave the city. What will the Lord Knowledge will do to you?
I do not know. If all of this was part of his plan and I played my part, he might even say good job, pat me on the back, and just continue as usual. I am no more dangerous to him than an ant. Or he might decide that I fulfilled my purpose and just end me. I do not know. I just don't know.
After a couple seconds, as I will like stand up, look at everyone, and says, "I will let Captain Torm know most of what we discuss, and I'll let him decide what to do with him. I don't think I'm emotionally able to make the decision."
As it happens, you hear knock, knock, knock.
Sorry.
Hey, are you done yet? Is it good? Is it alright? You hear
I'll open the
Captain's
door.
voice. So, where are we standing?
We know that he worked for the Lord of Knowledge, came here to warn us about something, but on his way out, his powers were turned off and got captured by Cyril.
Sarif.
Cyril.
Protector Sarif.
Sarif.
Hell
Sorry, my brain isn't
shit.
working. He will say, we also figured out that the Night Lord of Knowledge has infiltrated the city. Or at least can enter at will and leave. What-
That's a. Well, shit.
That's
I
not
just
all, by the way.
nod.
Winona, can you tell him? Or I will say, I think Sata will refer to you as Vicar. Vicar, can you tell him what you saw?
Yeah, she'll explain the vision she received to them in as much detail as she can recall.
I mean, I appreciate thoughtfulness, but he gives a shrug. I'm not really much of a dreamer guy. Look, sometimes I still cannot remember some things about my past. If I try to think too much, my head hurts. I do not try to. I appreciate the forthcoming, but look, Nevin, you were one of my guys, like under my command. I'm not gonna just execute you because of what you are right now, but I ain't gonna lie. Keeping you in the city, I'm not sure how's that gonna be doable. It might cause a riot. Sarith is not the only one believing in that that everyone consorting with powers of darkness should be executed. And he has pretty broad definition of what counts as consorting, and then just Nevin gives a weak chuckle. Accepted being turned into a vampire spawn, I guess I qualify. Well, yeah, that, but... Damn it. That's quite a conundrum, isn't it? Ah, my... There it is, it doesn't cause my head to hurt. Look, at the very least, I can... If you have any description, I can spread the information if anyone notices. The figure of the description, this Night Lord, you know, that's always something. But other than that... I don't know, and I'm sorry, Nevin, but I don't think I can guarantee your protection in here.
So I assume the only options are for either Nevin to leave. That will definitely create a internal struggle for all of us. Or you accept the judgment of the people.
I already know what the judgment is going to be. I just don't want to be... He doesn't say I don't want to die, he says I don't want to be burned. It's a bad death to go. Just something else, not fire, please.
Surely. I fucking immediately forgot that bitch's name.
Nevin.
God damn it. No. Protector. It
Sarif.
starts with an
Or
S.
Beckett.
Seraph.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
Surely Protector Seraph would be still satisfied if they are killed, but in a less gruesome manner, yes? So at least we could do them being a former Night Watch member.
But you tried to talk him down and tell him not everything, but at least that he was helping us so he can receive a quick death. I.
Hmm.
So it's like he kept calling him an asshole, but at the same time, it's like this bitch did help us quite a bit. I don't want him to die, but I literally see no other way.
I don't think he has to worry too much. I mean, from what I remember, it is a quick death. But, at least it won't be today. And she gives a crooked smile to Nevin.
I'm squinting at Winona like, what the fuck?
Oh.
As
yeah.
long as it's not fire, please. That's my only plea. No fire.
I will look to Dolan then. Can you deliver that message for me?
I believe the information they've given me should suffice for a less gruesome end. Let's see what we can do. And he'll move to walk out and go bring
And
his findings.
before anyone leaves, I will say this is a bit out of the ordinary of a situation. But if anyone wishes to help me against the Night Lords, I will see you on the mansion, and I will describe like the mansion and the directions of the mansion. I don't remember exactly what it is, but this is the mansion, the Maple mansion.
Big tree.
I'll see you soon then. He'll nod.
I am flying straight to Vale real quick out of character. I'll roleplay this shit with Church later, but she will like ask Vale for advice and then fly to the mansion.
Alright. So, two quick things before we gonna wrap up for today. One is it will not be super high EC, but let's see how receptive Protector Sarif will be to your offer and presentation. You have some solid arguments, so you can make persuasion skill check with advantage.
Got it.
Oh.
I
Well,
did
what do you
the
say, sorry?
advantage thing.
Like, one
mean-
of us, or
I mean,
All of
those.
us?
No, like who went to Sarif to basically convince him that hey, sure Nevin deserves death for letting himself being turned into vampire, not dying properly beforehand, just choosing coward's path. But he did help, so he redeemed
Yeah.
himself, and he can be given an honorable death and a quick death, befitting
Dolan would have gone to see him, yeah.
befitting the member of a Night Watch. And with a 21, in this case, Sarif will be satisfied with the fact that rightful judgment and judgment and punishment will be given to the wrongdoer, but also accepting that some redemption has been achieved, but not enough to stave off death. Okay. No burning at the stake. It will be a quick, clean death.
Sounds good.
All right. Sasa, as you are flying back to your mansion, to home, as you approach, you see that the main entrance doors, they are a wing of them is partially, just tiny little bit left open. The lights are still on.
Sorry, I was watching my hands.
Oh, okay. I was about to be like,
Yeah, I was watching my hands and I couldn't unmute because my hands were wet.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Fuck. You know, that's all I can think of. God fucking damn it. Satsa is going to die. And I am going to summon. Should I do this? Or should I not do this?
I'm just gonna say, because that might let you decide the approach. If you would get a little bit closer, your ears would have been able to pick up. I'm sure my sister will come. Muffled response.
All right. I will step forward then with my gun out.
Sister, we are inside.
Wait, why is my sister at the manor? She doesn't live there. I don't know, but
She doesn't.
no, remember that she lives with the. I move her with my master because the new tree appeared on the house. But it's fine. It's fine. She was there. I don't care. I like the drama. I will step inside and I will say, "Who's the visitor?"
And as you step inside into one of the rooms, Hero Maple is obviously scared out of her wits. She's shaking a little bit with wide eyes. She's looking between you with some relief that you approached and looking at the guest. And the guest is the gentleman described by Raikomo. Oh well, before that,
Yeah, I'm picking.
with a relaxed but attentive pose, his always like aware of his surroundings, so there's really not getting a drop on him. He will notice obviously the weapons you have and say, I'm here as a polite, civilized guest. And I believe you, dear miss, are the one that I've been looking for quite a while to facilitate a trade. I believe we can come to an agreement like civilized folk. Is it not? And if those words, we're gonna call the session for today.
I hate you so fucking much.
I fucking hate when my DM makes good plot hooks. Fuck.
I don't hate that. I hate that he keeps kidnapping my sister. Stop using my sister as a hostage.
He didn't really
Having a
kidnap
sister.
her.
They're so vulnerable and easy to
I thought
kidnap.
about that,
Yeah,
and
stop having a
That's
sister.
why I
I feel like
made
it was a
her,
pretty...
but now I feel bad.
she was basically visiting. I think that she still has like keys, and
Freshly made cookies are on the table. She was bringing them to drop them off.
Yeah, would you mind if I step in? With his powers of persuasion and intimidation. Alright, before you go, so let us go through the milestone questions. Obviously, no defeat of Night Lords has happened so far. Has the party expanded its knowledge about the world? Has the party acquired more lore?
Yeah.
Well, I think,
think
yes.
so.
We discover how one of the Night Lords looks like. We know he's trying to be a middleman, and we know he's searching for the book, and he's obsessed over it. So, does that count?
I mean, I'm fine with that explanation. Again, it's like basically me asking a question to the party. The party says yes, then yeah. Valuable, cool loot. Not really much on the loot side so far. Has the party survived a dangerous encounter / challenge?
Don't think so. No.
Has the party did something or do something that helps the City of Hope?
We got information
I'd say
out of
not
Nevin.
yet.
Not yet. Okay.
I'd say not yet.
Okay, no interaction
yet.
with other
Yeah.
bastions of light. Has the party assisted one of its social links?
Yes, that's definitely yes. We help Thorn and Nevin. Which,
Right.
well, he's kind of dead now, but
Well, we
did
helped Nevin
help him
die.
to have a. We help him have a good death.
Right, that did not happen just yet. The execution will be slotted properly. And then last question, was there a dynamic character moment? Was there a air quotes canon event? So this is mostly like the RP
Party formation
milestone.
is technically a canon event, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's as close as we're gonna get, I think, for session 1.
Still missing Pastor.
Yeah.
We had an almost
Oh, yeah,
full
that's
party
true.
canon
Yeah.
event.
3 and like 3/4 of a point.
Yep, we're almost there. We just need one more little thing to
mhm.
happen, and then we're there.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, sadly, like, there usually sometimes has problems coming by. So, I mean, I would be fine with giving you point for this. So, yeah. Some progress has been achieved. Obviously, not enough yet for a level up. I mean, again, jump from level 10 to 11, and then future ones ain't gonna be like super quick.
Wait, we're not
Especially 'cause
leveling up in
we-
the first session? What the fuck?
Yeah, the first session where we basically did nothing. Come on,
Nice.
what the fuck is this?
I feel cheated personally.
That happened in the first
Yeah.
season.
Damn.
But well, we had also a near-death experience, like from my character.
We
and, like, a bunch of
almost
stuff.
Well, true, yeah.
TPK'd the first combat, I think. We
Well,
had
I
like
think it was technically
someone
the
on
second.
Dust's door.
Yeah.
Do you remember the Minotaur fight? We almost died.
Oh, there was no. That I thought that was
almost
the third. I thought that was the third fight because I thought the first fight was the ghouls and then the second was the shadows.
Oh, fuck the ghouls.
Yes.
The shadows
yes, it
like
was a
almost
goal.
reduced you to 0 strength instantly.
was-
That was so funny.
It was me killing a fucking no. Was it the shadows first that it was we were
It was the
sadly
shadows
with,
first, yeah.
like Rulof, and I
Yeah.
kill a fucking shadow with I dropped the crossbow on its head.
Alright, Monk, imagine a paladin in fighting shadows, right? The shadows hit
Uh-huh.
every single thing and almost roll 4 every time for strength daring. He's almost dead. He got like
I mean, I've
2
been there.
strength. That poor boy.
I
Destroyed.
I was encumbered with like that one turn. I was like, well, can't really fight. I guess I'm gonna walk away.
I gotta lay on the ground.
I'm just gonna lay down here. I don't wanna.
I feel real noodly in all this armor. It's so heavy.
I just remember bonking the zombie the first time getting a crit and be like, I smite with my torch, and then that was it. Like everything after that, not great.
So I'll take this as an absolute win. I've officially saved this party from near death session 1, so you're fucking welcome.
It was
My
pretty good.
presence enough.
Yeah,
was-
great job, honestly.
Yep. So much healing done. I mean,
Same. I blocked so much fucking damage.
I mean,
such a good
don't worry,
abjuration
when it
wizard.
comes to throwing hands with a Night Lord, you're gonna be pushed to the limit.
I'm made of paper. Don't worry. It won't take much to push
Yeah,
me
we'll
to
just
the
die.
limit.
We'll probably just.
Although, to
My
be fair,
limit is not very far.
in terms of martial prowess, I'm gonna say from the Night Lords you know, in terms of pure martial prowess, Beckett is the weakest one.
Well, okay.
Oh,
well,
good.
that
We'll
may
just
be
fucking
fine.
go up to him, fucking wedgie him, dude. We'll kick
Well,
his
no,
ass,
no,
little nerd.
No. You say that, but remember the Fallen, he hit for fucking like 75 in a turn. Like, what does Beckett hit for with a
Yeah, but he had a magic sword. So,
we don't. Beckett probably has worse.
how do you know? Maybe he has only knowledge. Maybe I just counterspell.
Yeah, he
Maybe
probably
I
has like
just
a rod of
fucking
a
take
pack
his
keeper
spell
or
book
some
and rip
shit.
it to pieces.
What if I simply counter his spell?
He has
Yeah,
well
'cause-
different
Well, yeah.
different methods of acting.
I mean,
and,
I specifically went sorcerer so I could subtle counterspell so they can't counterspell.
Okay.
And-
That'll be good.
If anything, you actually want them to counterspell. That way they burn 2 spell slots and you only burn 1.
But then they do the thing, and what if the thing kill?
Fair
Yeah.
enough. Well, if the
Yeah.
thing kills, just bring the person back. It's no issue.
But what if you slow spell slots?
They do have Mage Slayer. That'll help. That'll.
Hey.
Nah, man, I'll let them just channel divinity, get a spell slot back. It's fine.
You know what I'll do? I'll cast
to be fair,
funny banishment.
in this system, power word kill, if it works, it will not kill you. It's just gonna drops you to 0 and you get lingering injury because of Link Destiny system we are using mechanic. But yeah, I'm just gonna say
What about
the vision.
power word? But no, really kill. What about that power?
The vision that Winona got, the second one, that was also like partial foreshadowing how Beckett operates. What is his strength?
He might
Wait a
send
second.
goons
Wiki
at
read
us,
book.
like
If
wolf goons.
if we were brought here from the prime material as chess subjects and someone banishes us, do we go back to the real world?
Yeah,
You were not brought from somewhere else. This is
Oh,
this
we're
was
native?
This is
Fuck.
You were made here.
We're Eclipsean.
for
That fucking
for you
sucks.
for yes. This is a word of Eclipse. You were made here. This is prime material plane for you. I believe.
Can we be Ellipsians?
I believe I stated from the research and lore you have acquired that pretty much how to explain what the fuck happened with this world and why shadows undead are spawning in the dark is that because things are fucked, the prime plane of existence kinda almost not combusted, almost fused with the plane of shadows, with the shadow plane. Amongst other things, it's like Fubar on several aspects.
Everything sucks. TLDR.
Yeah. We're
But it's also really fun. I think Shadows campaigns are some of the funniest because we're always ready to die at any second, and it makes everything really funny.
yeah.
Why I'm
We'll
here to
always
make
be
sure we
like-
don't cross that line.
We're all like, all right, will we die today? Let's find
Oh,
out.
yeah.
Let's
I mean,
go,
as-
funny little group.
As a grave cleric, I could just tell you.
We don't actually die very often, but it's just like there's always the threat of us just being down to 3 hits.
A shadow dragon got its breath weapon 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
And I was the
worry.
one that was reminding it each time. And it kept
Our
doing
cleric didn't heal either.
Yeah.
Luckily,
that
I will do lots of healing because I'm very good at it as a grave cleric.
That's
You
why
just need
I'm
to get
okay with
down
being two
first.
supports, because even though Pastor's here with us, I know Pastor's gonna be like, I'm a Zealotist cleric! So-
Yeah, no,
Me being like, oh,
I'm
there's two
essentially,
clerics? That's okay.
I mean, I'm essentially going to like, if it's like a big combat, be like, yo, summon Celestial, get a fucking spiritual guardian in here, and then I'll just let them do damage while I just heal everyone. But only after you go down. My healing is as a grave cleric. I've got the I heal for max value if you're at 0 health. So if you go down, just make sure it's in a convenient spot.
Best time to heal in 5e.
Yes. Yeah, I can do some. There's some funky interactions with like mass healing word that hits someone with 0 hit points, healing for max health, baby.
I
It
mean,
just has to heal someone with 0.
using
not
the
anyone.
using the life transference. Okay,
Yeah, I mean, using life transference is a big one where I still roll the 4d8 and then heal for max on someone with 0, so I could deal like 4 damage to myself and heal someone for fucking like 30 something.
Oh, okay.
Rather than it just
That's
being like,
nice.
yeah, no, you take max damage, and it's just like, all right, I just half hit myself.
Okay, I'll just die then.
Yeah,
I'll
Yeah,
just transfer all my life, I guess.
exactly. So that's the one benefit of using life transference that way is in a
Wait.
very like in a fucking emergency, I can use that rather than my other healing spells.
Church, I got a question about your character.
I have a possible answer for you.
Is that your actual health?
all right, because all
Looks
of you
into the
are
camera like I'm on the office?
all of you are observed, so you can see most of the details
Yeah.
of your character.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to count our total health, and I'm just like, when I see
Wait, how
you.
much is how much? I mean, just like for clarity, how much health do y'all have?
I have like 78 or 79, so not bad.
Holy fuck. Damn, I might.
31?
31, dude. I have double your hit points.
Yes, that's why I was
The
like,
fuck?
yes.
Okay, let me check. 1 second. I gotta do
fucking
math.
bulky as
Sasa has
shit.
40
How the
Sasa
fuck are
has
you
40.
that slim?
Yeah.
Let me do some
Ibrahim is
quick
the only
math.
one that has 3-digit hit points. He has like 100 something.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm.
His con is
yeah,
also plus 4.
Yeah,
because
his
he has
con is
annual.
fucking huge. So, but like for me, I'm pretty bulky. But
Oh
that's,
wait,
like,
I
a
should
cleric
definitely have
thing.
more health than this. Wait.
Yes.
And yeah, no, I've got 82 health. So
Yeah, I was like, there's no way you have that health because I am an artificer and I have 47 HP.
At minimum, you would have like 35 HP even if you rolled ones. Like,
yeah,
And yeah, remember, like you take average if you rolled below half, so
okay.
on a hit die. Yeah, that's what you're doing. Like max on first level, and then you roll, and if you roll below average, take average. That was always the rule
Yeah.
since the
that
first
helped
season.
me quite a bit. But yeah, no, it was. I'm like, dude, how am I like one of the bulkier members of this party as like this cleric? But that is kind of how the cookie crumbles with cleric. Even though I
yeah.
am full
You
caster.
wizard and sorcerer have same hit dice.
I
Yeah.
think
Wizard is
sorcerer
D6.
has the higher
Sorcerer
one.
is D6.
I think
Okay, so they're the same.
I guess
Okay.
I was
And
wrong.
let me do some quick maths.
Quick maths.
You always roll 96.
Right.
I'm just gonna take the
Um,
50 health, I think. I think that's good. I think I'll just take the average.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Right.
I'm not as paper.
Hmm.
I
I could heal you in a single spell from 0 quite easily, actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say 2 last things before I head out because I have like a VR thing in an hour. I still need to prepare myself some more tea. Hope you enjoyed the session. Hope this was a fun session 1 of season 2, and hopefully I will see all of you, they're included for session 2 next week. Hope you had fun.
Indeed.